Hi there, my name is Mitchell Tyler. I am a sophomore on the football team, and today I am going to talk a little bit about being a complete or total athlete. I'm going to talk just a little bit about trials, hardships, the difficulty that comes with being an athlete, and how that fits in to our relationship with God. For me personally, it's easy to feel pulled in two directions between the two. Coaches are demanding so much, academics is demanding so much. It feels unmanageable. And in my mind, like the solution there is to throw in the towel on sports and just focus on school. But recently I've just been thinking about the fact that as Christians, we don't believe that there are things in our lives that are unspiritual. Everything has significance. God cares about everything that we do. So James, Jesus' half-brother, kind of talks about trials in his letter, and it says, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness," or firmness, sturdiness. "And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." James says to count it all joy. So, all of it. Like all of the hard things, count it all joy. And so like for me, I'm thinking through like difficult things like football. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Count it all joy to wake up at 4:30 in the morning on a Tuesday, right? Count it all joy to balance school. Count it all joy to deal with all the mental and emotional, spiritual strain this brings about. It means trying to step outside of the moment and try to understand that God is making something new in me. That God is giving me new perspective and ultimately drawing me closer to himself. Because I think that's the point of everything we do, right? That has to be the point of these trials. That has to be the point. I've found that though, like in this joy, in counting things joy, I found that without relying on a God who is never out of control, it's impossible. We can't make it through without relying on God. I think this joy is real. It's not something that we manufacture. It's not just positive thinking. It doesn't come from us, but it comes from God. It's a very different thing to rely on God as our joy, the only person who can carry you through difficult days. And I think the joy is the fact that God is our only hope and that we get to know him. This is something that I'm still working on believing practically, something that I'm not good at yet. But it's something that I thought about when I thought about the total athlete, the complete athlete, is someone who finds their joy in God and allows that to practically affect the way they view difficult days.